Yo, my
Yeah,
people,
blood.
welcome back to another episode of Streets Talk Football Daily. And I'm here, my brother Twist. Well, go on,
You know,
bro. Good.
come on, bro. Good weekend, good week.
Uh, a good
So
week, man.
good
We
week,
got
yeah, man.
we got a shout out to the 3 point whatever the 3 point collectors, the teams that won and went through.
Yeah,
You get me?
yes,
Cause
yes,
some
yes, yes, yes.
some people didn't win but still went through, you get me? Some people
Yeah,
needed
yeah,
extra
yeah.
time, you get me? So
Certain man needed help, yeah, man. Certain man,
yeah, man.
oof.
So the football
Certain man,
gods.
yeah, man. Certain man had to pray up, but yeah. All in all, everyone's happy. The Premier League teams are through, so
There we
yeah.
go, man. So
Unsuccessful hate watch.
yeah, man, we got 4 Premier League teams through to European semi-finals. Villa got dumped out, unlucky for them. But
Yeah,
we're gonna
they came.
start we're gonna start with North London. We're gonna start with my homeboy Twist.
You
Tottenham
know,
1, Frankfurters nil. You
yeah,
made
what?
light work of them. Quick 1-0. How was the
Not
game, man?
really, not really. Personally, I'll be honest with you. I didn't enjoy the game.
Mm,
We, it wasn't a convincing win. Like I was saying, we relied on a penalty, and it was a single goal to win the game. In
mm,
certain instances, that penalty might not have been given. You know what I'm saying? So,
yeah,
and if we had gone to penalties with them, we might not have gone through. So it wasn't really a convincing win, but a win is a win, I guess. So we're through
yeah.
to the next round. So yeah, I hope they play a lot better in the next round with a more complete squad back.
Mm,
Seeing that the back line, we've got the back line back now with Romero and Van der Ven back.
mm,
So yeah, we could like towards the end of the game, we could just lock up part of the boss, and like throw on Danso as well, so our back line is back. But yeah,
yeah,
the game wasn't too convincing. The score line actually
mm.
1-0 penalty, iffy penalty, you know, wasn't too convinced about that one. But yeah, I'll take that. I'll take that all day compared to what
Yeah.
certain man went through.
Nah, I hear you, man. Because obviously, Ange, he told us all. He said in his second season, he told us, second season, I win things. Now he's through to
Bro,
semi-final. He put big pressure on
bro,
himself for that statement, but
bro.
he's on
Ange
course.
was chubby. He was chubby when he came Tottenham. I've been seeing him in the interviews. He's looking stressed, bro. He ain't had a shave. He's looking stressed out. I
Say,
can't lie. He's looking stressed out on the job. It's not easy right now.
say he's looking dusty.
Yeah, man. Them big promises, them big statements. Like he probably didn't even want his whole campaign in Tottenham to be based around that. I always win something in my second season. But now the Premier League held him to it. You understand what I'm saying? So everyone, the rival fans, everyone, he wins something in the second season. So yeah, a big blunder by saying that. So
I I
yeah,
don't
if he
even think I don't even think he really said it like that. But you say
and
anything.
yeah. They just put that expectation on him. But what it is about him, I don't see him as being too bad. But it's just the Tottenham curse. I just feel he's gonna leave Tottenham, go to another team, just perform and win a trophy. That's just it. It's not at this point. I wouldn't say it's Ange's fault, but yeah, being this low in the table, if he doesn't get to the final at least, yeah, he was all interviews, because he's just good to hear. So
Mm,
he's the best one to hear so far. The fans, everyone likes listening to Ange, even rival fans. He's entertaining.
mm,
It's like Mourinho. Mourinho as well was an entertainer as well as a coach. So yeah,
yeah.
and yeah, that's it.
And like that's what I'm saying. The pressure getting to him, like he's been. I swear, I seen him storm out of interviews, arguing with reporters,
Yes,
hyping to
arguing with
fans.
reporters. Yeah. Talking back to fans, asking fans questions in the crowd and stuff. You know, so he hasn't had it easy actually, but yeah, I would say he's had a fairly decent squad.
Mhm.
You know, and being able to purchase like some top names in the transfer market, like Solanke, not Tell, bringing them over. You know, big targets. You know, for other sporting clubs, and he brought them over. So yeah,
Yeah. We was all looking at him, us, Man United, I think Chelsea, definitely all looking
a
at
lot of
Toe.
people. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I can't say that I've been
You regret it.
impressed.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
He had a decent shot on goal on target. That was saved in the Europa League. Looked sharp. You know,
Mm,
looked a bit sharp. So now I don't know if I'm saying that because I'm a supporter of the team, just waiting to see that good thing he's gonna do, if that makes sense.
yeah.
Because he he had a miss kick that was just like funny. It was laughable. Like if I was a rival fan, like and I missed that bullet, I would say, oh, thank God we didn't buy him. You know what I'm saying? Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, yeah. So
the
I don't
dodging
know.
the bullet.
Yeah, I think he's got potential though. So
Mm,
I feel yeah he can be that thing, just like Odebert as well, the under 21 French squad. They do have the
okay.
potential, but yeah, we haven't
Yeah.
seen the full one yet.
Yeah, nah, I hear you,
Yeah,
man. But what I'd say from Tottenham, I caught glimpses of the game, innit? But
yeah,
one thing I gotta give Ange credit for, this is what we gotta give Ange credit for. No more of this stupid high line every second. I didn't see high line, high line, high line. I see Tottenham deep.
played it,
You guys were deep a bit,
played
doing
it,
a bit of a low
yeah,
block at times, mid block.
yeah,
Even,
yeah,
yeah, you were a bit under pressure, but you held your nerve, kept the clean sheet. What did you say? First clean sheet in 10
yeah. In
games?
10 games, yeah, that's ridiculous. Yeah, but
Solanke, his
yeah,
first goal
first
this
goal
year, I
in three
think. Or
months.
is it?
Yeah, first goal,
It's,
yeah, 3 months. First goal in three
it's
months, I think.
exactly. So, bruv, you
Yeah,
want
huge price tag on him
players,
as well.
you want your players to catch fire at the business end of the season. And right now, it don't matter if he ain't scored in 6 months. As long as he scores in both legs of the semis and the
Yeah.
final, and he helps you lift the trophy. If he just scores in the final,
Legend in the
bruv,
club, yeah.
he's already
Legend of the club,
surpassed
yeah.
Harry Kane. He's
Yeah, yeah,
surpassed
yeah.
Harry Kane.
If he scores and they lift the trophy, if he
Bro,
scores and
even if
the team lifts the
yeah,
trophy, yeah.
bruv, even if they lift the trophy, even if they lift the trophy, he might have surpassed him because he's leading the line to help Tottenham win their first trophy since
Yeah.
what 17 years. Come on. Yeah. So,
Yeah.
but if he
No,
scores, definitely
it's
surpasses
been a
him.
squad. It's been a team that's been a long time coming, but yeah, I just wish them the best. I'm not really too hopeful because I don't want to get my heart broken, but I'm supporting them, and you know, I think our next team, the
Both
semis.
Bodo
Yeah,
Glint,
people say it's a easy game, but how did they get there?
Bav, they beat up Lazio. Lazio and Bilbao were favourites. You know what I'm saying? So,
Yeah, you said that at the start. Even Roma as well were favorites, I think. Yeah.
this is what I'm saying. I think Bilbao took
So,
out Roma, and then
mhm.
now, yeah, bruv, Man United got Bilbao next, bruv. So, yeah, man. Bodo Glint, I feel like they're one of them teams. They're like like Bielsa Leeds, like a Bournemouth, just high energy, they just get after you. So
Mm,
if you're not prepared, they could just
you
they
can,
could
yeah.
fish you up. Because I remember in I think it was the Conference League, they beat Mourinho's Roma. It was 6-0, I think. So you see this team, yo, you cannot underestimate them.
Yeah,
People
that's a good
already
record.
say Tottenham's through to the final, but boy,
That's what I'm saying. People don't deep it. Like, they didn't just get there by just smashing up a dead team.
mm,
You get what I'm saying? Yeah, yeah, yeah. For them to get there, Lazio was the favorite, was one of the favorites as well, you know. So I wouldn't say it's a walk in the park. Not at all.
No,
We
it's
would have to
definitely.
throw everything at them, and hopefully we'll just have that Premier League effect on that day.
Mm,
You know what I'm saying? We just Premier League. Come on, guys. Like, you know what I'm saying? Just have that effect on both legs and just see that through like we're supposed to. Yeah, another final in not bad. If we're able to lift that trophy, Ange keeps the job. Even if next season we end up same place, he keeps the job. He
mm.
keeps the job. Now, I'm joking about that, but yeah, he keeps
Nah,
the
we'll
job
get
though. Yeah,
sacked. Yeah.
no, yeah, he keeps the job though. In my book, if he wins the trophy, like next season, he'll get that grace. If we're still in like say competitions like maybe the Carabao Cup, he'll get some grace next season.
I
He'll feel
think
like maybe he
actually,
might.
you see when Poch got sacked, were you still in the Champions League?
Uh, no, no. We weren't. We weren't.
So
We
he was
lost
in the Europa.
momentum. Yeah, yeah,
So he was.
yeah,
Wait,
yeah,
so you got sacked the season after you went to the Champions League final?
yeah. The Mourinho came in. No, wait, yeah, the Mourinho came in. Yeah,
Okay. And I think
yeah.
Mourinho was in the Champions League, so they did sack him, so it wouldn't even make a difference to be fair. So
Mm,
even if he gets you, obviously if you win it, you're in Champions League, but he'd still get
mm,
sacked because Levy's done it before. He's shown us. When he sacked Poch, he done it before.
yeah.
But, but yeah,
Even Mourinho sacked him before finals. Still.
yeah, man. So Levy, he's one of them that when he gets on top, you never know. He can just sack anyone. He'll just
Yeah,
sack a man quick,
he's a
boy.
shrewd businessman.
Yeah, man. He's a real
Shrewd
business.
businessman.
Man.
Yeah.
But yeah,
He don't care
man.
about the trophies.
I think that's kind of it for Tottenham. Kind
Yeah.
of round it up for Tottenham. We were waiting for F1 to get here, but he hasn't made it in time. He
What
hasn't
team do you
made.
support in?
He's a Man U fan. You get me?
Okay. Yeah.
Literally, Manchester United 5, Leon 4. Wow.
Nah,
For
that
those of you
scoreline
that
doesn't do
didn't
it
watch that
justice.
game, crazy. Crazy.
That scoreline doesn't do it justice. If I paused it at 4-2, red card. No. If I paused it from 2-2, red card, then 4-2 on the red card, that needs to tell the story. Not the 5-4 doesn't do it justice, like because it shows red card 5-4. You need to see how it happened. They had
Mm,
a red card and got 2 goals. Nah, nah. They wouldn't have come back from that. Like tunnel sacking.
yeah.
Like, yo, that would have
This
been
is
that would have been GBH.
Fav. Amarin. People were already saying Amarin out. They wanted him gone.
He wouldn't have made
During
it to
that,
he wouldn't have made it into the bus. He wouldn't have made it to the
this is
bus.
what this is what
He
I'm
would have had to get a
saying.
cab home still.
Anyhow, Amarin didn't get through. Nah, he would have had to get sacked in
Not
the
just
tunnel.
not get through. Leon's a top team under
Yeah,
those conditions,
yeah.
bro. If under those conditions they went to penalties and lost, I could understand. If
Mm,
under those, you get what I'm trying to say? Under those conditions, they went 2 extra goals down, bro. Like, boy. But whatever, yeah, they actually did well by keeping the belief and fighting to the end and everything. So credit to them actually, because that
yeah.
is flipping hard. But going 2 extra goals, whoa.
And that was my thing. That's what I was gonna ask. Like, can they can they do that again against Athletic Bilbao? Can
Without a
you
man down.
you know what I'm trying to say? Even that red card, the red card was a dubious red. That was very dubious. The guy was just running and he happened
Yeah, it
the
was one of those. Yeah,
it was one of them. It was just a coming together. It wasn't a yellow card. Like you
yeah.
don't get a yellow card for just someone running behind someone and
Collision.
them
Yeah,
flicking their legs behind and hitting your knee. That's basically what you could say. You could argue that's what happened. Because I remember we got a red card one season, David Luiz. The Wolves
Mm,
players through on goal, but he's running, flicking his legs backwards. There's no tackle.
mm,
It's just a natural coming together. Obviously, that
mm.
was last man, so you gotta kind of. It's a bit different, but
Yeah,
this
yeah,
one
yeah.
was just
You
like,
obstructed him by all means. Yeah. This it
yeah,
wasn't the
like,
last man.
nah, it wasn't even. You get me? He was nowhere near the goal. I'm trying to say, like, it was somewhere like not even the edge of the box, like,
Half.
you know.
Okay, I was gonna say halfway. Like,
Yeah, it was in between
yeah,
the
yeah, yeah. I get
halfway
what
and
you
the
mean.
box. You know
I
what I'm
get
trying
what
to
you mean.
say?
Yeah,
Out wide. So you could argue it was even a dubious red card to begin with. To go a further 2 goals down in extra time. But we gotta give them the credit. We gotta give them a little bit of credit because you need some sort of mentality. Obviously, you need your opponent to bottle it as well. Your opponent just panicked.
yeah, yeah,
They panicked. They gave away the penalty, yeah? Casemiro, he got the penalty. Bruno
yeah.
Fernandes. This is what you need from your captain, you know.
Cool head
Calm
in
head,
the storm. Yeah,
calm head. And that penalty, the keeper was never saving that. That was just perfect. It was pinpoint.
yeah,
Pinpoint
yeah, yeah.
accuracy.
He weren't taking no chances. He
Nah.
weren't doing the normal. He weren't
Yeah.
doing none of that. No, no,
Nah.
no, no, no. Whoop! He weren't taking no chances with that. I like Eberici Eze's penalty against
Oh God,
Newcastle.
against Newcastle.
He thought he
Oh,
was that guy for a minute. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I
Nah,
it's been
Bruno
it's been a
Fernandez. If he
bad
did that
it's
and
been a
missed,
ba-
the fans would have
I
stormed the pitch.
it's been a bad week for black penalty takers, especially Nigerians.
Ah, the Niger boys,
See Niger
Saka,
boys,
first
yeah,
Saka,
yeah, and
and
then
Eze.
Berichet. Wait, it was on the same day, I think. It
No,
might have been on
yeah,
the
yeah,
same.
yeah. No, no, no.
Yeah,
Next day. I think it was the next day.
no, it
Yeah.
can't be the day. Wait, was Newcastle playing on Tuesday? No,
No, I think it
I
was
think
when.
yeah, Arsenal played Wednesday, Newcastle played, and Crystal Palace played Wednesday as well. So
Okay.
yeah, but it was probably the same day.
Sure.
It might have even been the
Let's see.
same time. The same
The
time, bruv.
two brothers missing at the same time.
Yeah, but
They planned
Bruno,
it.
that was an expert finish. And then
Yeah.
Casemiro again gets the assist, even though the goal was all Kobe Mainoo. Kobe Mainoo.
Yeah.
Sharp turn. He's done that before against Wolves, where he just cuts in and then
Yeah. Dips it in real quick.
whips it into the bottom corner, man. Great goal by Kobe, man. Gotta
Yeah,
big him
yeah,
up for
yeah.
that finish,
Yeah,
man.
yeah, yeah. Good talent. Good talent. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
He's lovely to watch as well. You
yeah,
know,
man.
so mature with it. You know, I
And
like the
that's
play. You know,
yeah, man.
like the play. Yeah, man.
He hit the Xerxes celebration. And this is what I'm saying. When it went down to 4-2, there it is. Look at the kid. The kid was crying. He was
Yeah,
4-3 down. The kid was crying. He was in tears. But then Casemiro again, 1 minute later, plays in a beautiful ball. Harry Maguire, 5-4. Leon bottle a lead in 6 minutes. Six
yeah,
minutes. Magic at Old
yeah.
Trafford. Manchester United get the victory. And that's it. Now their fans are believing. Amarin, one step closer, just like Ange. Champions League football. You're both in a shocking league position. But this cup, this will save your
It means
season.
yeah, yeah,
The
yeah. It means
season
everything.
saved. It means everything,
A
man.
final wouldn't save the season. The trophy
Nah.
would. If he was
Yeah,
third place in the Premier League and got to the final of that or something like that, yeah.
mm,
Whatever manager did that, brilliant, brilliant. But only a trophy would do right now. Only a trophy could do. I
yeah,
swear down, it's that damage right now. The season's that
yeah.
damage, yeah.
And
No,
it,
no highlight goals to look back on. Like how many goals, bro? Like
mm,
Brennan Johnson is the top scorer.
that's what I'm saying. You're getting through it, man. And you got to remember, this guarantees that Champions League qualification. Man United's kind of in the mud from a financial situation. Obviously, you lot are in a better situation financially.
Yeah,
So, but you could do with Champions League football. It means everything for players these days. Well,
yeah.
not everything, but you could say it's probably like
It's
if
an
you have a
attraction to the club.
target,
Yeah, a
yeah, if you
transfer
have a
target.
target, it could be the difference between picking,
Yeah.
let's say, a Nottingham Forest or Aston Villa that have Champions League football or
Yeah.
one of the clubs. Because nowadays, name is just a name. People are competing in the league. We see
Yeah.
Newcastle
Yeah.
storming into third, Nottingham Forest in fourth, Aston Villa in seventh, but they're close. You know what I'm trying to say? So Champions
Yeah.
League football will mean everything for you guys, bruv. But do you think,
Yeah.
yeah, man, like I say, man, you think they can do that again? Like, if they just go down to say,
Mm,
Bill, well, they got Bilbao next round, innit? That
yeah.
Bilbao, Nico
It's
Williams,
not
and
gonna be
Naki
that
Williams.
easy
The
against
finals in
another
Bilbao as well.
opponent. Yeah. Oh,
So, so they got
it's not gonna
added,
be easy.
like, who it feels like whoever beats Bilbao could win the cup, bruv. That's if anyone beats them, bruh. You know what I'm
Nah.
trying to say? Because
I
it's like,
also I've seen their La Liga run. It's not too convincing as well.
mm,
Yeah, that's just it. The La
yeah,
Liga run is not too convincing as well against teams that have been less than convincing as well. So
yeah,
I don't feel like there's such a threat.
yeah.
Like
You know what? Like I tend to agree. Obviously, at home is where, like, whenever, like, Man United, when they go to that, I don't know. I think Man United play the second leg again at Old Trafford, which could actually be quite a
an
positive thing
advantage.
for them.
Yeah,
Exactly. But, bruv, that Bilbao, like, they didn't look the most convincing. You're right. Like, against Rangers, they drew 0-0. Rangers are 10 men for like 70 minutes at Ibrox. They drew 0-0. So, you know, I'm trying to
yeah. That's what
say
I'm
that.
saying. That's what I'm saying. There's not nothing to Not nothing. It's not Atletico.
Mm,
You get what I'm saying? In the current Atletico form with
yeah,
Alvarez and that. You know what I'm saying? It's not.
yeah,
Yeah, bro. It's Bilbao.
it's-
They're trying. Nico Williams is all you could say. The Williams brothers was all you could say. You couldn't name
yeah.
anything else threatening about that. You get what
Don't
I'm
even know,
saying?
don't even know
Yeah,
them like that still.
that's what I'm saying. There's not too
They,
many ballers over there. No players linked with this team, that team, because that's normally how we get to hear about a player. They're
mm,
performing so well, they start getting linked to this team, that team, then you check them out. So it's just Williams, the Williams brothers. That's it. That's about
yeah,
it, actually. I don't even know who the striker is or nothing. Yeah. Yeah, one of the Williams. Yeah, I don't know, man.
yeah,
So
man.
yeah, United actually could have a good day with that. 3-0.
Mm,
3-0 and 3-0 at Old Trafford.
listen,
1-0 at Bilbao.
that would be amazing for them. But we just see them getting pressured by Leon, blood. You get me?
No, Lyon's
But
it's a top
Leon,
team as well.
their forwards looked dangerous. You get me? Lacazette can do the little 30,
That
30,
boy,
40
what's his
minute
name? The
stint. You
the
got
Ryan
Traore, Ryan
Cherky.
Shirky. Yo,
Yeah,
bruv, he's been linked with a Premier League move. He was meant to go Fulham, bruv. If he went
yeah,
Fulham, sure, we would have been cooking over there, you know. Him,
yeah.
Smith Rowe, Reece Nelson,
It will
Traore,
be.
Jimenez, Iwobi, yo, Wilson, Pereira.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah,
he
yeah.
been
No, it's
linked
definitely
with
gonna come.
He's been linked to Liverpool, been linked to Man United. Bruv, he's a player,
Yeah.
bruv. And the way he performed, Man United, they'll do good to sign him, especially in their system. Say like him and Ahmad, because Ahmad's even coming back as well, bruv.
Oh yeah.
So this is the thing, bruv. If they can get Ahmad back fit, then they got a very good chance, man. Very good chance,
Yeah,
man.
Ryan Shirky, it's not bad. It won't be a bad buy for any team still.
Yeah,
For any
man.
top team, yeah, man. I don't want to enter that Chelsea. 'Cause
Mm,
every time it's always Chelsea, Chelsea. Yeah, they need to give this one a break.
yeah, man. No, facts, bruv.
Yeah, man.
But back to that game though, man. Like a couple players, like I was saying, Casemiro stood out. Garnacho, he had the chance to make it 3-0, man. It's like he can't help himself, can he? He can't
Yeah,
help himself, man. He had that shot 1-on-1, the easiest. He just put it in the corner, just panicked and smashed it at the goalkeeper. But he seemed like he was having a bit of a good game, but it's like he drifts in
yeah,
and out. You know what I mean? It's not consistent for 90
yeah,
minutes.
yeah. He's not consistent for that
Yeah,
level of football as well. But
yeah, man.
he is talented.
He's more a
To
sub.
be like, yeah, game
He's
changing
an
sub as well. If you
yeah,
can play him right,
impact sub. Yeah,
yeah,
impact
game
sub.
changing sub still.
That should
But
probably
the
be
whole
his
90
role.
minutes, yeah, I don't think
But
so for that club anyway.
yeah, but that's the thing. It's because they ain't got much options. Because I would have probably said their best front three could be like Xerxes, Ahmad, and if you want to put Fernandez further forward in the 10 positions. But
Mm.
Xerxes says he's not a 10. I mean, he's not a 9. He's a 9.5. Then you've got
I
what's
got
his name?
9.5.
Then you've got Bruno. Amarim
Bruno's
seems
saving.
like he
Bruno's been
likes to
saving Man
play him a
United for
bit
years.
further. You know what I'm trying to say? Like he wants to
Yeah,
play him as the two centre midfielders. So like, bruv, it's just one of them, innit, man? It is one of them, bruv.
yeah. I do wish the Ops the best of luck. That's United, and
Mm,
hope to see them at the finals. Actually, 'cause,
yeah,
yeah,
man.
man, I like that final because yeah, not gonna
Yeah,
lie,
you beat them 3 times already, but man. But
history's on our side when it comes to that. You know what I'm saying?
but you know what I'm trying to say. But it's like, will you beat them 4? That's like you gotta think the law of averages. The law
I
of
know what you
averages.
mean. I know what you mean. What's the chances of beating them 4 times? Ask Chelsea. They beat us 4 times.
Well, if you lot punch up Man United 4 times and win a trophy, oh my days. I don't even think Man
You say
United
we've got
can
new
catch
ops.
them.
Now we've got new
Yeah,
ops. New rivalry just
because
started.
this is what I'm saying, because
New rivalry just started.
they used to say,
Come
lads,
on,
it's
guys.
Tottenham.
This is
Come on,
Tottenham.
lads, it's
Yeah,
Tottenham.
this is
Even
Tottenham.
when it was
Yeah, new
3-0
rivalry.
at
Yeah,
half time.
new
Yeah.
football rivalry. Yeah, if we can manage that,
Mm,
yeah, we have. It's just like say Newcastle and us. They've been the better team for for recent Premier
Cross
League.
soccer
You know what I'm
season.
saying?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm,
Man, you and us, people are not trying to give man the accolades, bro. We've been the better team for some years now.
mm,
Like whenever we meet, I'm not saying maybe position in the league,
yeah,
ending with a
yeah,
trophy,
yeah.
but we've been the better team each time we
Yeah,
see.
I remember you
Yeah,
fist them up like six. Was it 6?
6-1, bro. 6-3-0. We've
4.
given them some score. Like they ain't given us that sort of scoreline in a long time. You know what I'm saying?
Mm,
Like they've gotten their lick back with a 6-3 or something like
mm,
that. You know what I'm saying? They've gotten a little lick back once upon, you know. But yeah, man.
mm,
All in all, yeah, bro. We've got
mm.
decent history with them now.
Mm.
Decent, better ones than most of the top teams.
Yeah.
Better history with United than Liverpool, than Arsenal, than Chelsea, than yeah, man. Than Newcastle, bro. I
Yeah.
rather see. So yeah, man. Based on probability, I still rather see United in the final than any of them.
Oh, look who it is, blood. We're just about to exit the Man United conversation, my
We
brother.
seen it all. We won it all. We Man United and we never gonna stop. Da, 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 da. What's going on, boys?
Hey, we're here, We've tried to hold it off as long as we could for you, because I know you wanted to chat Man United. We even done Tottenham first, because
Well, Tottenham.
literally,
Fuck
yeah.
Tottenham. Up the Tottenham.
Yeah, but give us your thoughts on your Man United, my brother, man. Literally,
But Man
man.
United, it wasn't cruise control. It was
Hmm.
more of a bumpy ride, more stalling in the motorway. But you know
Yeah,
what? We got to our journey, innit? And
yeah,
that's what it's
man.
about, innit? So, but yeah, man.
Nah,
I'm just happy, man. I'm
yeah,
happy we made it true, man.
facts, but
I'm not gonna lie, man.
any,
Ruben
any,
Amorim, he took a risk. Big
mm,
risks, black. Big risks. Big risk. But you know what, to
yeah,
be fair, do you know what our problem is? We don't have the legs, bro. We just don't have the legs. Like, we don't have the transition from one side of the field to the next quick enough. So we're letting a lot
yeah,
of goals.
yeah,
We're still skippy on the errors. Chemistry still needs building.
mm,
We're not a finished project. We're nowhere near, but we need the budget money. So we have to win this cup. It's not we want to, we have to. Do you
yeah,
understand? You know what I
yeah.
mean? So
It's
football,
bad,
football's a
bad up
beautiful
for back
game, man.
up.
Football's a beautiful game, and we got a beautiful 130 odd minutes, man. We got a beautiful, beautiful load. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because even Tottenham, they need it too. I'm trying to say they're going through it. Like they won a trophy in 17 years, bro. Like I'm saying, they're going
Huh?
through it. Ange told us all second season.
Sorry to tell them
I was
Tottenham
in my
fans, they
second
ain't getting
season,
one.
mate.
They ain't getting one. They ain't getting one. Them Tottenham boys ain't getting one. That one's got United's name on it.
We
It's
say
coming
more
home to the theatre of
heartbreak.
dreams, man.
Yeah, but because I was just saying to Twisty, what's the odds? Yeah, what is the odds of Tottenham beating Man United 4 times in a season, blood? The law of averages says, bruv, you don't
Nah,
really want to meet Man United again, bruv, because you can't just keep beating a team. Nah, bruv. I'd be shook at that, fam.
I'm just saying, yeah. You see the boy Amad Diallo.
Mm,
He's coming back. A
yeah.
madness is coming back. A madness.
Mm,
Remember, I told everybody. I
mm,
warned the channel today. A madness is coming back. We are gonna see the best Europa we've seen in 20 years. Yeah,
mm,
that's it. The only team unbeaten in Europe, standing on it. The only team unbeaten in Europe. Forget about the Premier League. Ray Charles can see we ain't ready for the Premier League. But the Europa, that's our
yeah.
trophy.
I,
And
I
one thing
hear
I will say
you.
about United,
Yeah.
they're winners. Even when they're losing, they're winners. We've taken the Carling, the FA, and if we take the Europa, you have to say on their downfall, they left with a medal.
Yeah.
Big club, big dreams.
No, I hear it, man. There was one player I didn't even touch on, yeah. I literally forgot to touch on him. I was going to though, but Lenny Euro, blood. Bruv, when I see this boy, I see him, he's driving the ball from deep. Driving
What?
all the
Bro, did
way
you see the
towards.
block? Did you see the block he
uh,
did with his head?
yes,
Oh
of
my
course. This
god.
is what I was gonna mention next.
Oh my god.
He didn't just have this is what I'm saying. He didn't just have that knowledge to say, okay, let me take the ball, the bravery, and drive up the pitch. He was brave enough to put his head on the line, bro. He put
Mm,
his body on the line. That could have been a concussion. Not
you
many
know,
people could. The same Maguire ducked the goal.
mm,
One of the goals he ducked it. But Lenny Euro, brave boy. Big
one
up
thing I
to
will
him.
say about Man United is
Mm,
the spirit's there. They want to win, but they just don't know how to. I think
yeah,
that's what it is, man. And their mind's doing something their legs ain't doing at times, and it's just a bit
yeah,
much. And sometimes in football, it gets like that. And you see cup football. Cup
Yeah.
football, anything can happen. We see it when the lower teams beat the big teams in the
Yeah.
cups, in our nationals. We see it in Europe. We just saw Chelsea lost in the Conference League to a team we can't pronounce the name, and we've seen things that don't really happen every day, day to day. But one
Hey,
thing I
F,
will
can you
say,
see it? Look at them. This was their fans, you know. Hey, their fans went mad. They brought 500 kurvas, blood. Bare Polish man, bare vodka,
huh?
moving crazy. So anything can happen, you're right.
One thing I say, brilliant week of European football.
Mm.
Brilliant week of European football. And
Yeah,
us
man.
English teams, we've done a whole proud. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? So
man.
well done. Well done for that. But Man United still the show, innit? You know what I mean?
Right.
They're still the show. Arsenal, brilliant. Real Madrid, cook them.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Nah.
But Man
Nah.
United just came and just said, you know what, we'll make it hard for ourselves.
Yeah.
9 goals, 1 game. Wow.
That was just a
Wow.
thriller. Lacazette thought he get me. He thought he done
Oh
the
yeah. Oh
business. He
no,
get
no.
me.
You know what he messed up? He ran to the Man United crowd and started chanting us, dissing us,
It's
dissing us.
cause
They
of
were dissing us
you know
every
what it
goal.
was. It's cause of
Couldn't.
Onana.
Yeah.
Onana started it.
Yeah.
I think it was two. I think it was 2-0. He started doing it. Why does he do it? He done that 2-0 last game as well. Or was it 2-1? He just can't help himself, can he? This Onana, man.
We saw what Harry did, man. Harry Maguire, man. I told
Yeah.
everyone about this boy. They were writing him off. They were saying Harry Maguire out. But I was always a
No.
Harry player because I love the English defenders. You know, I love the John Terrys. You know what I'm saying? I love the
Mm,
Rio Ferdinands, the English defenders, man. I love
yeah.
them. Like when you
And
get a solid English defender, it's a mad thing. You know what I mean? And Harry
yeah.
Maguire, he's not the finishing project, but you see one thing about that player is he's gonna perform, bro. He's gonna
He
perform. He's
gives
gonna put in his heart in.
yeah,
And you
he
know what?
gives
He
his
don't get
all.
enough credit for it. He was like John Terry. He's like John Terry yesterday. He was like John Terry. I don't care what anyone tells me.
Because there's another player, obviously, we'll quickly touch back on it. Casemiro. He got the
Mm.
two assists. He won the penalty. Bruv,
But
the
now,
man,
now we know why he won all those trophies at Real Madrid, and
yeah.
that's what you paid him for. Close to retirement, but still going, man.
And
Rio Costa
remember,
used to do that. Perlo, that.
remember, he was frozen out, blood. He
Yeah,
didn't
yeah,
complain. When Amrin came in, he froze him out.
yeah.
God knows why he throws him out, whatever. But the cream rises to the top. The
Mm-hmm,
players that have been frozen out come back and
mm-hmm.
perform. And the ones that people put their faith in just seem to not deliver.
100%.
And
I
that's what,
still want Luke Shaw gone though. Luke Shaw's
yeah,
got to
no,
go.
no, no, he's got to go.
Absolutely pub grub.
He came
Horrible.
in
Ruined the chemistry when he
disaster
came on.
class.
He's the reason for most of the goals. He fell over
Yeah.
most of the players.
Oh,
He's
God.
been in the pub all week. I don't know what he's done, man. He's got to go.
You know, it's good that you said it because you see when I say it, it's like it has like what's it called? Like negative effects, like oh, it's an agenda. But it's good that you said it because I wasn't even gonna touch on him. I just left him alone because you lot won. So I was here to give you your praise. You had this kid. This was all for him. He was crying. It was all for this kid at 4-3. He was down in the dumps
That is
after
dumpster.
4-3, and then at 5-4, look how happy him and his dad were.
It's for
This
the
is what
fans, bro. That's what
this
football's
is.
about. Man United
Yes,
showed everybody what football is about. That's what football's about, bro. No matter how messy it was, no matter how trash they say we are, we put on a
no,
show. Sometimes
yeah,
when you buy
man,
your tickets, you just want to see a show, man. You
yeah,
just want to
man,
see a show, man. And them Man United fans, they deserve every moment they got, every minute, every
yeah,
second.
man. That's it,
Enjoy it,
man.
man. That will last
Three,
forever.
3 goals, 6 minutes.
Yeah.
Loads of fans
Kobe
left.
Mano. Okay, Kobe.
Yeah, man.
Kobe, Kobe. Where
Yeah.
are you?
Yeah, but I was saying it. That finish, we seen it before against Wolves. Just
Yeah, we got Wolves
cutting
again. We
and
got Wolves this
binting.
weekend. He's gonna do it again.
Yeah, man. I'm trying to think. How was his goal in the final? Did he do that as well in the final
Yeah, he
against Man
skipped to the
City?
side. Yeah.
Just bend it into the bottom corner. But that's what I'm saying now. Mm. Yeah, man, he's delivering, bruv. Young boy, and that's what you need. Players in big moments. He's got big moments at Manchester United already. So you gotta give him praise.
100%.
He might not have been the
But
most consistent or whatever, but he's got the moments. So
you got
big
him
up to
again.
him.
Bruno as well. Bruno Mars. He's on the Mars. He's out of this
Oh,
planet. Bruno Mars.
yeah,
He's out of this planet. He is. That's a player.
yeah, I was saying
That's a player.
he always delivers that penalty. We was saying about Eze and Saka's penalties.
Yeah.
But Bruno made there was no mistake. That was high pressure. If he missed that, there was no chance of coming back. Because you just
100%.
know momentum in football. The heads would have
100%.
dropped.
100%.
But
He led the
the
comeback.
captain,
The
yeah,
captain stood up again and again and again and again and again. The captain stands up.
yeah,
They
man.
don't give this guy his flowers, man. He's arguably one of the best players in the league, bro. No
But
doubt.
that's what I'm
No doubt.
saying. He'll get his flowers when he leaves Man United.
Nah,
That's
no
all.
way. He's gonna
That's
lift
not
it
I'm
all.
saying.
He's
He'll
gonna
get his
lift it all.
proper flowers.
He's gonna lift it all at United, man. That kid's just getting started. He's here with us to the end. That's our captain. They're gonna hear about Bruno. They're gonna hear about Bruno, man. Trust me.
How old
They're
is
gonna
he?
hear about Bruno. And I'll put that.
I
30,
think
something,
it's
28.
29, 30, isn't it?
Yeah,
Yeah, man.
yeah, something like that.
Yeah, he's still got, you say that, 3, 4 years in him. So,
Bro, he's
yeah,
just getting started. He's gonna lift it all. Remember I told you. Gonna lift it
okay.
all, bro.
I guess we'll see, innit? We'll see, bruv. We'll see. But he's in
100%.
the semi-final now. He's got what? An FA Cup, a League Cup,
Yep.
and who knows? He might
He's
have
on
a
route to his
Europa.
Premier League, man. That's the walk to the Premier League. Man
Uh,
United are taking the walk to the Premier League, man. Every cup.
uh,
Get the Champions League. We're back in. We're back to us.
but
It's on, man. It's on. It's on, man.
obviously, yeah. So you got Bilbao next, innit? The finals in Bilbao. How you
Mm-hmm.
feel about that opponent?
Just gotta get the job done, bro. There's
Mm.
nothing to talk about. There's nothing to
That's
say
just it.
about it. There's
By
nothing
hook
to
or by
analyze.
crook.
Yeah,
if
gotta
it
get
if it
this.
goes off a backside, whatever.
Yes. Whatever, we gotta get the job done. We gotta be at
Hey,
that final in Bilbao. We have to be there, and we have to be with our hands on that trophy. And that's it, bro. There's no excuses. Premier League, we have to forget about it. Play
yeah,
rest a few players and get to these games on time and show them what
yeah,
time it is, man. It's time to win something. The heart has to be to win something, man. And just for
yeah.
themselves. It's not even for us. It's not even for the fans. It's for themselves. It's for
Mm,
themselves, bro. That's how real it is, man. They gotta look themselves in the mirror and say, "We have to win this."
nah,
Huh?
I hear it.
That's it.
I hear it. Eh? But yeah, so that's Man United through.
100%.
I believe that's you. You are now been through to the most semi-finals as an
Yeah.
English club. So
Mm-hmm.
congratulations. I think they
Come
said
on.
I don't know if they said it was 43. That sounds a bit too much.
Nah,
Maybe it's 23. But yeah,
nah. It's heavy.
but it could
It's
even be
heavy, man.
13. I don't want to
It's
say
history.
because that sounds like a lot in it.
Nah. It's
It
40 something.
sounds like a lot.
It's definitely 40 something. You know what I
Man said
mean?
40 something.
It's
But
just the way
bro,
the game
you
goes,
gotta
bro.
think about
You
it.
see, like, what
The
United's done?
conversion rate. You try to you want to have a
Nah.
better conversion rate. You know what I'm trying to say?
You see what United's done for world football? They're
Hmm.
always going to be breaking records, bro. It's historical, man. It's a brilliant club. It's a big story, and there's no denying it. Like, that's why we're most hated. Most, like, the hate watches that everybody had, it went wrong. It just went wrong.
Yeah, man.
It went wrong, man.
We
They were
was
waiting,
ready
man. I
for
was getting calls. I was getting calls at 4-2. I was
that.
getting calls at
You know what
5-4.
though?
I didn't get
Me,
none.
I would just I was hate watching, but I was putting in the other group. I was saying, "Yo, I've got a feeling Man United's still gonna win this game."
It's
I
the
got a
fit of dreams, bro. It's the fit of dreams.
yeah,
Anything can happen.
because you just know Man United. It
Mm.
don't matter. Like it don't
That's
matter
the
how bad they're
identity.
playing. Just somehow they can just pull it out the bag,
That
innit?
that was the old identity. That was the old recipe, and that's what we're
Yeah,
bringing back.
yeah,
Never
man.
give up, man.
Yeah, man. Well, I think that's the Man United segment. You get
100%.
me
Come on.
covered. Did you have anything else to add to that? I don't think so, innit?
Nah,
But yeah, we'll go on to the Champions League. You know what I'm trying to say? Go on to the Champions League, man. So, first things first. Oh, actually, wait. We got one more club to cover. Ah, Twisty. I know Twisty wanted to be here. He just messaged me. Hey, Chelsea. Chelsea, they went through in that Europa conference. They lost
Chelsea are
2-1.
finished, bro. They need to just hurry up and give us some money for Central, man. They're finished. I don't hear nothing about them. They're in the Conference League acting up, bro. I don't know what's going on, man. Yeah, they had a good team out. There's no excuses. I can't pronounce the name of the team, and that's that.
That's
You
what
know
I'm
what I mean?
saying, man. I had a bet on, yeah. I had a bet on for Sanchez. I mean, what's his name? Jackson. Just to have two shots, bro. Two shots, one on target. Brother, the guy got hooked at half time. No shots. They said he had like 3 touches. Nah, bruv. They're going through. I don't know what's going on at Chelsea, yeah? But I'm already hearing a lot of their fans, Maresca, they want him gone. So, bruv, he needs to watch out because if he don't win this conference and if he don't get top four, oof, bruv, he's a goner. There's no way he's surviving. Hell no.
Uh,
Especially, remember,
he's
you got
finished, bro. He's finished.
this
The club's finished. I don't know.
one.
They're just like Man United, bro, right now. But they just need to win what's in front of them, man. They
Yeah,
have to win the conference, man. So you know what? They
but I
got
don't even.
through.
I don't
But
think that's
but
enough. They spent 1.5 billion. Do you know what
yeah,
I'm
they
trying to
got they
say?
got
Like,
money to spend, bro. They got money to spend. They've been spending money. They've been spending a lot of money for a long time. A long time Chelsea's been spending money. Everyone's forgetting. Everyone always talks about Man United spent billions. Chelsea spent fucking mental money, bro. Man City mental money. If you're talking about from the days when Iron Robin and that came in,
mm,
Didi Job, all of that spending all the way, they ain't stopped. They've never stopped. They had Balak, all of these players, mad
mm,
players all around the world coming to Chelsea, bro. Let's not forget that Chelsea
yeah,
is a big project as well. They've been working on their thing. Obviously, they
yeah,
lost Roman. You know what I mean? Roman, so that's the big man. You know what I'm saying?
mm,
So, but
yeah,
they still been spending money. Money's
yeah.
never been an issue at Chelsea.
No,
That's why they
definitely
need to hurry up and just buy Sancho and just give us our change room. You know what I mean? Run the money,
Hey,
man.
man's got the Sancho agenda. Sancho, bring him in. Sancho to Man United. I mean Sancho to Chelsea. But
Yeah.
yeah, I don't think they're getting him still. They're looking to give you like the 5 million, man.
Nah, we don't want that, man. Send that back. Run the
Yeah,
rest. Send that
that's
back,
what I'm
man.
saying. Rashford's waiting for. Well, we'll go on to Rashford now anyway. So Chelsea, they're through anyway, but they gotta win that. They gotta win that. If
100%.
they don't win that, but deals, we're coming for you.
Oh,
Just
deals,
like this,
man.
just like,
Deals is down in
just
the
like,
conference, man. He's down in the dumps, losing in the dumpsters. They're
I,
losing in the dumpsters, bro. They're losing.
have you seen the what's it called? Hulk Hogan, we coming for you, nigga. Booker
Hey.
T, we're coming for you,
Hey,
nigga.
they're in a
Hey,
bad way, man.
hey, we're coming through, but yeah, next game we'll go into the Champions League. PSG, oh PSG,
Oh,
Arsenal's
PSG's dancing
opponents.
out there. They're going ham.
Hey, they
They,
go in ham.
Arsenal's going ham. It's a big game.
Yeah, man. There
It's a
was
big
there
day.
was 5-1 up in the first half of the second leg.
Yeah.
They somehow conspired to try and bottle that game. It got to 5-4. Aston Villa had the chances to take that to extra time. If they start defending like that against Arsenal at the Emirates, the first leg could be gone, just like Real Madrid. So they gotta be careful. Dembele was furious. He said complacency set in. But that PSV front three, woof, they're looking dangerous.
Yeah,
Very.
100%.
Yeah, but
100%.
Barcola.
Do you know
Dua.
that Dewey player, man? That Dewey kid, man. He's crazy, man.
Yeah, man.
He's
Kvaratskhelia.
crazy, man.
Yeah.
That's a crazy player.
That's what I'm saying, man. It's like he come out of nowhere. You know, like he was linked with Tottenham, but
Yeah,
I think
hundred
he
percent,
rejected them. I think he
hundred
rejected
percent.
Tottenham.
But
Yeah, but
he's a good player.
yeah,
He's a very good player. Very
yeah,
good player.
man. That's what I'm saying. Like I
He
said, they
turned
come
up.
out. Yeah,
But
man.
we still gotta talk about Declan Rice, man.
Yeah, man.
Wow.
We're gonna go on to Arsenal, innit? We're gonna
Wow.
go on to Arsenal, obviously.
Wow. He didn't do the
Oh,
microwave rice, man. That ain't the
yeah.
microwave rice, the one that you put in for 2 minutes. That ain't the one, man.
Hey,
You gotta put that one in the pot, man.
yeah, we're
You
gonna
gotta
go
cook it
on to
properly.
it. Obviously, we got the Dortmund also beat Barcelona. I don't know if you
Whilst I
see
didn't
that.
care about that game,
That's what I'm saying, man. It was already 4-0.
yeah,
Like
that's all mind games. They play mind games.
you
You
get me?
boss lads, hey, mind games.
Yeah, man. I think they rested players. They were just like, yeah, man. We've won this game. Inter, that one was more entertaining, but Inter's just one of them
It's dangerous
streetwise
though, man.
teams.
They're a dangerous team, man. They're
Yeah,
defensive
man.
and they just do
Exactly.
mad things
So
on the attack.
yeah, man. So it's
They
gonna be
finish. You know what it is about them? They're clinical. They finish. They do
yeah,
finish, man. Get the
Lautaro
job
and
done.
Turan. It's like
Mm,
they play with two man up front, so that's like a throwback. No one
mm,
really plays with two strikers.
mm.
Who does? No one. Yeah, man. But boy, I guess we're gonna see anyway, man. Boy, I don't know who Arsenal wanna go through. I don't know about all of that. They just gotta concentrate on their self. And speaking of Arsenal, Arsenal went to the Bernabeu. Declan Rice, another man of the match performance. Mikel Merino, 2 assists. Bukayo Saka got his goal. And Martinelli finished things off. RF dropped out just on time. But, like I'm saying, Arsenal got the job done. Very, very professional performance. Real Madrid, that was probably one of the worst Real Madrid performances I've seen in forever. They absolutely stank the place out. I couldn't believe that Real Madrid players like Mbappe, Bellingham, Vinicius, Rodrigo, many of these players had absolute stinkers. They absolutely stank the gaff out. It was horrendous, horrendous, horrendous. Carlo Ancelotti now, he's now basically got the sack. He's got his marching orders. He will be leaving Real Madrid come the end of the season. So, you know, Arsenal's done them over. They've done them over considerably. 5-1 on aggregate. Went to Real Madrid and beat them 2-1. Forcing Real Madrid to just spam cross after cross after cross into the box. That is all Real Madrid could do because there was no way through. There was absolutely no way through for Real Madrid. All they could do is just spam the crosses. Spam, 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 spam. And what are you spamming crosses for? Who's in the box? Mbappe's not in the box. He weren't in the box. Rodrigo weren't in the box. Vinicius weren't in the box. None of these players were even in the box. And Real Madrid were just continuously spamming crosses. And no wonder why Carlo Ancelotti got the sack in the end. It's no wonder. Because no game plan, no tactics, no individual brilliance, no quality. The only player, as I say, that can hold his head up high and say, yes, I played well over both legs. That was Thibaut Courtois. The rest of them, rubbish. Absolute trash, garbage. So yeah, that's it from the Real Madrid angle. When we look at the Arsenal angle, we got to look at it from the Arsenal angle. So many players in Arsenal stood up and were counted. That is all you could ask for. Are you going to stand up? Are you going to be counted? We had Miles Lewis Skelly, 18 years old, bossing the whole pitch, whether it be Rodrigo, whether it be Mbappe, whether it be Vinicius, whoever went over to that side, they got no change out of Miles Lewis Skelly. And when Miles Skelly got the ball, he remained composed, he remained calm, and he knew what he was going to do. Drive up the pitch with the ball, pick the right pass, be brave, don't be scared. And he also had a bit of shithousery because he started taunting the Real Madrid fans at the end. Vamos, he told them. Vamos, vamos, vamos. So you know the boys also got a bit about him. And that's what you love. We love these type of players. We love to see people with personality. All we want is characters in the game. If people haven't got character, what is the game? The game is nothing without characters, without people that can actually back up their talk on the pitch. If you can't back it up, you get out of it. And Miles Lewis Skelly, he backed it up. And the person his mum gets him confused for, Urian Timber, he also backed it up. They backed up each other. Then you have Declan Rice. Declan Rice stepped up. He stepped up big time. 2 magnificent free kicks. He never scored any free kicks before. I don't know how many free kicks. They said 350 something games, maybe 30 free kicks. He'd never scored a free kick before. But what did he do? He buried them. This was his moment. Declan Rice picked his moment, and we're grateful for it because that was probably the turning point in the tie when Declan Rice stepped up and slapped it in the top bins. Marino, another one that stepped up. 2 assists at the Bernabeu. A goal at the Emirates. Real Madrid is the side he scored his most goals against. So you got to give him big, big praise, big, big credit. He stepped in and stepped up. He's playing out of position and he's doing the business. You've got Kai Havertz coming back. Arteta says he might not be ready for PSG, but he will be ready before the end of the season. So that is some good news from an Arsenal standpoint, from an Arsenal point of view. You've got the wingers finding form at the right time. Martinelli looks like the old Martinelli. He's looking to find form. Then you've got Bukayo Saka, who's come back and you can see he's a bit rusty, but he makes the difference. Yes, he tried to do a stupid penalty in the game, but he got his goal. He finally dinked it over Courtois. He knew what he wanted to do. He said he had a feeling he was going to score. And I think he must have had a dream that he was going to score a Panenka. And that's what he done. So, big up to Bukayo Saka. And that's kind of it. 4 finals have previously been held in Bayern Munich. All 4 of those finals in Munich have resulted in a team winning their first ever Champions League. Could this be Arsenal's year? Will it be Arsenal's year? The last 2 teams to knock out Real Madrid have been English sides. They also went on to win the competition. So, Are these omens good for Arsenal? The last time Arsenal beat Real Madrid, they went to the final. We know what happened then. Can they avenge it against Barcelona? Stay tuned. We will find out if Arteta can do what Arsene Wenger couldn't do. But people, love for the love. Don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe to the channel. Road to 100k. Bless people.